The General Mkhwanazi said yesterday that it's imminent. There's been imminent since last year, so I'm still waiting.
So why were the police here, General?
They came to conduct a search and seizure. I was expecting.
And what did they confiscate, General Sibiya?
They will normally look for the gadgets and the cell phones of everybody who's in the yard.
General, we understand that this started since 3 a.m. in the morning. Are you aware about the cars that were coming in looking at your house?
No, I've been under surveillance. Remember, we are under siege here. It's helicopters, it's surveillance, left, right, and center. This is abuse of power. Yesterday, there was a black X3 there. I mean, this is what I have to live with at this present moment.
We told that your elderly mum was here inside the house together with your children. They were traumatized with the heavily armed members of the task team in the NIU, General.
In task force, it is the case, and I wish my colleagues could be at least thinking for my kids, my family. They haven't done anything wrong for them to be traumatized like this. I know they want to push me out. I will never resign. You must fire me.
General, can you just talk to us a bit about committee on Monday? Has your papers or documentation been interfered with? Now, crucial substance info you were presenting.
No, the guys were decent. The guys were decent. They are cooperative. They are still respecting me, and everything happens under normal circumstances. So, especially when you cooperate with them, so they are not really all out to fight you.
What was
General Sibiya, could you just give us some details about what was confiscated here this morning from the point that the task force and the NIU arrived?
What they are after is just the gadgets. I gave them what they needed.
What did you give them?
Is the laptop. There's nothing in the laptop. There's cell phones.
How many cell phones, General?
3 or 4. It's the phones that are here.
Including your personal phones?
Yes.
Where were you at the time when the police found you, General?
I was not around. I was called to come and I came.
Was this, Ian Levitt, was this raid, the search and seizure operation, legal?
That will be determined by judge in a court in due course. I've got my reservations, but I don't want to preempt anything. But I just want to first of all say thank you to the journalists being here. And just remember, when it starts with one person, everybody was wetting their lips that corruption was going to come to an end very speedily. Now journalists are being attacked. We know where this goes from. We've seen it in history. It's the journalists, and really, this isn't the end. This is really the beginning. And I really do think when 6 cars full of heavily armed, masked gunmen with fully automatic rifles come into a house with children and old ladies, and they may think that there was some sort of army maybe behind this gate. And they may just say that was the impression, but quite correctly asked, this has been going on for some time. They saw then that that wasn't the case, even if they really believed it, and then they really didn't need to be here to see this going on. It was we've seen an unrelenting start of show of force in August. You're seeing it again. I don't know. I've got my suspicions what the purpose of the show of force is, but we'll wait and see. I'll deal with it in court.
Generally expects that you're playing for the ad hoc on Monday. What are some of the key submissions you'll be making?
That is for Monday. Can we reserve that for Monday? All I can say is that this search for today, it is meant to disrupt me. I'm not listening what the National Commissioner is saying there throughout the day. I'm not there to take notes. I'm not concentrating. I've been served with a notice to appear before a disciplinary hearing. I'm also preparing documentation for Madlanga. As you can see, the whole exercise is just meant to confuse me and to keep me under pressure. I'm under siege, yes, and my life is in danger, and that of my family. There are cars coming up and down here with false registration numbers. And now the media is here, and my place is being exposed. But the bottom line is that I just want to say, now the gadget has been taken as well, and then when I am preparing myself to participate like all others who participated before me, now in my case, I'm under pressure, I'm under siege, I'm called the criminal daylight in front of all South Africans. I've been called stupid. I'm waiting also myself to have my day at the commission, at Matlanga Commission. Remember, I've been through the eye of a needle. I've been through this before.
Were members of the PKTT also here today? You know them, General?
There were KZN registration.
All of them are from KZN, of course. And that is unfortunate that this is how one province decides to behave the way it behaves. And the whole country is allowing this thing to happen, to carry on the way it's carrying on.
You're clearly angry, General Sibiya.
I'm not angry, I'm hurt. I feel like Joseph, whose brothers actually threw him in the pit, and they ended up selling him, because I've been working with my colleagues and we've been working very well, but for my colleagues to turn on me the way they turned on me, that's beyond me.
So you're saying Masemola betrayed you?
Are you saying who betrayed you? Because
Masemola.
Already...
My colleagues betrayed me.
Who betrayed you?
Including him. The last time I was with the National Commissioner, we were fine. The last time I saw him, we were okay.
Has he been to your compound?
Many times.
Ian, are you going to challenge the search and seizure warrant in a court of law?
We've been at this for about an hour and a half now. I don't want to, if I started giving my thoughts on this process after 1.5 hours, was not giving proper and respectful advice to my clients, it would be ludicrous. So what I can say to you is that we will fully investigate and interrogate what has happened today. And we will, once the application, which wasn't served on us, I must just say, which I will raise in court, we want the affidavit which gave rise to the search and seizure. That hasn't been given to us, and I publicly called for that.
Did they tell you what they're busy investigating and why they're here?
Effectively, what they did was they gave us the search and seizure warrant.
And what does it say, sir?
There's about 4, 5, or 6 pages there, but it's essentially with regard to investigations into alleged defeats of justice and things that have been in the media. There's nothing new.
Money laundering, corruption, all those charges, everything they could find.
Is that what's contained in that particular document that was brought here? You seem like someone who feels. You say you were betrayed by your colleagues, General Sibiya. Must you say Masemola? Then there's the police commissioner, of course, who's at home. Sorry, the police minister who is at home. Why do you think your colleagues would want to throw you under the bus? Do you believe in your innocence? Do you believe that on Monday, when you appear before the ad hoc committee, you will tell your side of the story?
I was hoping that this will go that way, where I'll be given a chance as well to participate. But along the way, I can also see the anger in General Mkhwanazi, the vengeance, the weight. Even when he speaks, I will think that he is past me, but every 5 seconds, he will go back to me again, and then he will talk about others, then he will go back to me again. It's okay. Let me go through the process. Let us meet on the other side of the fence. What I can say is that all I'm asking is that if, let's say, they are planning to come and arrest me, I've got a lawyer. I must tell him to come and hand me over.
We've seen people trying to justify murder by saying that they thought somebody was reaching for a gun at 3 o'clock in the morning when your life's in danger. And on anyone's version, the general's life is in danger. That could easily happen, and we don't want that to be taken advantage of. And if it does happen at that time of the day, then the consequences of that will obviously flow.
Hold on, so General, you're saying your life is in danger, someone is stalking you, and it's from the SAPS?
Yeah, of course it is from the SAPS. It has been for quite some time, but over and up, it may not be from the SAPS alone. Remember, I received a letter from the counterintelligence that says my life is in danger and the risk is very high. And in fact, I was provided with security, 6 members from the NIU to protect me. You're not being given protection because they are protecting you. I'm in a very different world that I don't know how to explain. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is that we are all in the afternoon of our careers, and we shouldn't be going through this. And my mother is here, very sick. My kids are traumatized. Deal with me in a decent way. I don't, even when I go there to Madlanga or to wherever, I don't intend to take the same route where I have to go out there and say things about people. I'll defend my name.
Did they
General,
even search your bedroom
stand?
and go through your personal belongings, General, and that of your family?
Come again?
Did they search your bedroom, go through your personal belongings, your children, your mother?
Yes. My kids were, of course, secured in a room. They are young. But everything, it was done in a decent way. I don't intend at this point in time to keep on challenging anything. I want to face it straight. I'll face the bullet.
General Makunazi says you had contact with criminal kingpins. Your response, sir?
My job is to investigate criminals. It is my space. I'm not a school principal. I work I'm a policeman.
What makes you think your police have
I'm a policeman and I've investigated organized crime for many years. I'm almost 37 years in the field of what I'm doing. So.
General, why do you think you are a target? Why do you think your colleagues are targeting you specifically?
Look, at this present moment, there's time for that. I will talk at the right time, at the right forum.
General Makunazi says he blocked you on WhatsApp because you were calling him and you wanted him to meet the minister to brief him on the AKA murder. Your response, General?
I will respond to that also there. But it's not true. But I will respond.
Anything else to add, Ian?
The legal, it's very important that what is unfolding here has to be looked at as not as snapshots, but as a video. We will look back at this and say, we don't want pictures to try to prove a movie. Everybody has seen with an initial, unsolicited, baseless, not backed up allegations against pretty much everyone in the country. This is unfolding, unfortunately, and it's very, very serious. And this is, I personally feel worried when journalists are attacked in such a manner like yesterday. And I think in the article it says, what is next? Is our democracy a threat? I think the facts will speak for themselves at the conclusion of this process.
The seizure of the devices, will it affect General Sibiya's testimony at the ad hoc committee and the commission and your preparation for that?
Somehow, yes.
In what way? What's your plan of action? Are you going to ask?
Remember that my gadget, I use them to also research, to Google, to check this, to check that, and then I communicate. Now, if I don't have.
So is there a possibility that you will not appear before the ad hoc committee?
I will appear.
You will appear.
Thank you.
Thank you, General.
Thank you very much.